Dark clouds off in the distance, signaling that we are not quite done with the rain and storms. There is more on the way for the later afternoon hours, but for now we're catching a few breaks of blue sky and some of that sunshine trying to peek through the clouds across the viewing area here in the very early afternoon. Now, all in all, we did see a good dose of rainfall pass through the northern half of the viewing area, right across western Maryland, southern Pennsylvania, that tracked through Frederick County. That has now pushed off to the east. And like I just mentioned, things have been overall quiet with some activity still back across southern Pennsylvania, closer to Chambersburg there, and just some light showers west of I-81. But there is a lot more rain back off to the west as the overall front and main part of the system is still yet to swing across the four-state region. And there it is, that broken line of rain and storms that is now moving into some air that has been allowed to heat up down to the south and east, and that's going to provide some fuel for these showers and storms as the day progresses along. And that's why there is a flash flood watch in effect for the southeastern half of the viewing area. We're talking Frederick, Montgomery, Loudoun, and Fairfax counties until 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. That flash flood watch is in effect, and there is also a slight risk for severe storms also down toward the D.C. metro and along the I-95 corridor. That severe threat is a little bit lower, but it does extend back to the north and west. There's that marginal risk, 1 out of 5 on the severe scale in the dark greens. So you run into that more warmed up air. There's more energy available for those storms and a higher likelihood of severe weather. However, everyone is fair game for a severe storm or two here today. And it looks like that second round of rain and storms will be arriving through the mid and later afternoon hours before slowly weakening toward the evening time. And we're going to be seeing all that activity heading east after sunset. And the main threats continue to be damaging wind gusts that could knock down trees and power lines, and heavy rainfall that could very easily lead to flash flooding. And check it out as we go here into the early afternoon hours. Future Tracker has been a little ahead of the actual rain, so I'd expect around 2 o'clock we see that broken line moving in. It's going to continue to progress east, and again, look at all of that heavy rain and just intense storm activity that is likely along the I-95 corridor by 5 to 6 o'clock. We'll still have rain lingering about even as the storms end during the overnight hours that could add to any areas that see some excessive amounts of rainfall. So again, if you encounter a flooded area, do not try to go through that area. But look at this, by tomorrow afternoon, much improved. We may see some stray showers lingering about, but overall the general trend here is that things are going to be cleared out by the time we enter into the holiday weekend. So again, main threats today, we're talking flash flooding and those gusty winds up to 60, if not 70 miles an hour in those strongest storms. So just stay aware the rest of the day today. We'll get through this, and then we have much nicer conditions ahead for the holiday weekend. Look at that 4th of July, 83 degrees, partly cloudy skies. No concerns for the holiday and on into early next week.